In this video, I'll guide you through how to add an Expedia trip to Google Calendar so your travel plans are organized and easy to find. We'll go step by step, and by the end, your itinerary should be visible right alongside your other events in Google Calendar. Let's start on the Expedia side. First, open your Expedia account and go to the section called My Trips. You can usually find this near the top of the Expedia homepage once you're signed in. This is where all of your upcoming and past bookings are stored, including flights, hotels, and rental cars. Give the page a moment to load, especially if you have several trips in your history. Once you're in My Trips, select the specific booking or itinerary that you want to add to Google Calendar. Click into that trip so you can see the full details like flight times, hotel check-in and check-out, and any other reservations tied to that itinerary. It's a good idea to quickly scan the dates and times here to make sure everything looks correct before you pull it into your calendar. Now, look around the trip details page for an option that says something like Add to Calendar, or an option to download a file with the extension .ics, often written as .ics. This is a standard calendar file format that most calendar apps, including Google Calendar, can read. Sometimes this option appears as a button near the top of the itinerary, and other times it might be lower down the page or under a More or Share menu. If you see Add to Calendar, click it. Expedia may immediately start downloading an .ics file to your computer or device. If it gives you a choice, you'll want the Calendar or .ics download option. Once that .ics file is finished downloading, it's time to move over to Google Calendar. Open Google Calendar in your web browser and make sure you're signed into the Google account where you want the trip to appear. If you use multiple Google accounts, double check you're in the right one to avoid confusion later. Inside Google Calendar, look for the option to import events or open a calendar file. In the web version, this is typically found in the settings or under a section that mentions import. Click that and you should see an option to select a file from your computer. Choose the .ics file you just downloaded from Expedia. If you're not sure where it went, check your browser's downloads folder. Next, you'll be asked to select the calendar where you want to add the trip. This is helpful if you use multiple calendars, like one for work and one for personal events. Pick the calendar that makes the most sense for your travel plans, usually your main personal calendar, so you can easily see your flights and hotel stays alongside your other commitments. Finally, confirm or save the import. Google Calendar will process the .ics file and create events for each part of your trip, such as departure and arrival times, hotel check-in, and check-out. Once it's done, check the dates of your trip in Google Calendar to make sure everything appears correctly. If needed, you can edit any of the events just like any other calendar entry. And that's it. You've successfully added your Expedia trip to Google Calendar, keeping your travel details in one convenient place.